to Mythic. If I could only open some rares.
That's freaking terrible.
But we'll work hard to solve the format.
7 wins.
And I'm sure we'll make it there.
All right, what's up, my friends? Welcome to Bronze to Mythic. Show our draft my account from Bronze to Mythic, the Lord of the Rings, Tales of Middle-earth edition. Having a great time. Our first draft went in. It's on YouTube. Missed it. Go watch it. Like, comment, subscribe. Hit the button. Reminder, hitting the like button is the best thing you can do for a content creator. If you love someone's content on YouTube, please take the half a second, hit like, then hit play before you watch the video. Helps out a ton, all right? Let's rock and roll here. Our first draft was fine. I think it was okay. You know, felt like a first draft, but getting a feel for the format, reading our cards here. A little misclick here or two there. Maybe lost a misclick or two, you know, but that's okay. Getting right into the set, though. Love the flavor of a set. The cards are relatively simple, but tons of flavor. I love Lord of the Rings. Hopefully you do too. And we'll just get right into the game and see what we can do here. And I'm just excited. You should be too. The Paladar pre-release is going to be coming up also. It's going to be on this Sunday. Pre-release. Check it out in the Discord. Rock and roll. What do we got here? Gimli, Mournful Avenger. 2 for a 3/2. Has indestructible as long as 2 or more creatures died under your control this turn. Whenever another creature you control dies, put a counter on Gimli. And then if it happens 3 times in a turn, it fights something, which is kind of cool. Not the beard! So kind of a pretty good card. Not like great. It's a little weird because like it's not going to go off that often, but pretty good. We also have Eowyn, Lady of Rohan. 2/4 for 3. Has some text about it, about equipment, which is kind of eh. We've got a Nazgul.
Black Riders!
And the Nazgul is actually really, really good. It's just a 2/3 death touch that tempts you. And if you get more of them, it's like they all help each other out, which is really, really cool. Like that one. Then we got the Warg, Mirkwood Bats, Urkai Berserker. Smite the Deathless is phenomenal. There's a removal spell here. I love the Nazgul, though. Let's see how many Nazgul we can get in our first draft, right? Pick one, back one. I think this is great. The Deathless is cool, but yeah, Nazgul. Cosmic Hoss says, never thought I'd have this much fun watching Magic. I appreciate that. Well, why? What's going good for you? Are you enjoying it? I appreciate that. Thanks. Hi, how are you? How are you doing? Pack number 2, Rare is gone. Foray of the Orcs. I don't like doing the same colors 2 drafts in a row, but this card is really, really good. Amass 2, and then FTK for your army token, which is great, obviously. You can splash this card as well. Card's really, really good. Shortcut to Mushrooms. Not much else here. We get kind of a card draw spell. We get a Rohirrim. There's no other card you can take here besides the Foray into Orcs. This is like a top level uncommon, whereas everything else is just like, you know, common level, filler level stuff. So pretty easy foray. We got our Nazgul. We'll go from there. How many Nazgul do you think we'll see in this draft? Because I want some Nazgul, honestly. Trebuchet. We got a Kingfisher. We got Arwen.
I know what it is you saw.
The big scry payoff in blue-green. We have Gorbag of Minas Morgul. 2 mana for a 2/2 Orc Soldier. Whenever an Orc you control deals combat damage to a player, you can sacrifice it when you do draw a card or make a treasure token. Which is like an okay 2-drop, honestly. A Trebuchet. Generous End, Kingfisher. I think we're taking the Legend, honestly. It's 2-drop, pretty solid. That seems good, I think. Pretty cool. I'm in. I think Trebuchet might be better, but let's try it out. Ooh. Rise of the Witch King. Very thematic for our Nazgul, right? 4 mana for a sorcery. Each player sacks a creature. If you sacrifice a creature this way, you may reanimate a creature. Really awesome card with the land cyclers. I think this card's kind of gas. I might want to try this one out, honestly. We also have Generous End. Oh my god, it's also a Smite the Deathless and a Friendly Rivalry.
That still only counts as one.
Wow. A lot of Jund in this pack, that's for sure. Smite the Deathless is the safest card. Rise of the Witch King is the coolest card. Rivalry is good, but it's green, obviously, too. This pack is pretty gas. I kind of want the fun card, honestly. But I'll take the Smite. We'll have plenty of time to play the Witch King card. I'll just take the Smite. It's really, really good. As a captain, all right, sure. So we'll go Orcs again. Try and do better than our last draft. The captain's great, obviously. Just very, very good payoff card for doing Orky stuff. Another Ent is here, and a Shire Terrace. And this is like the third Ent we've seen already. This card's so freaking good. But yeah, take the Uruk-hai Captain. We'll notice the rare, the Vile Galadriel, 3 mana for a artifact, taps for mana. And then if you have no cards in your hand, which is kind of cool, you get to draw 2, which is great. But all in all, yeah, just take the Captain. Pretty easy pick here. I feel like this has been a pretty, like, on-rails draft so far. You know, all of our picks have seemed pretty straightforward. We've got a Mordor Muster here, which obviously plays very well in our deck. A Goblin Fire Leaper, which is a 2 mana for a 1/1, which can fire breathe, and when it dies, it does damage. This card's like very, very mana intensive. Not big on cards like this, honestly. Should take the Muster. Is that all the gusto you can muster? I said good morning. Nimble Hobbit, the Black Breath. The Black Breath. Cool sideboard card. We're playing best of 1 though, so. Breaking the Fellowship. This is a weird one, honestly. This card looked really bad to me when I saw it on the spoiler. But at the pre-release, my opponents played this card against me a number of times, and it was pretty good, actually. 2 mana for a card that makes one of your opponent's creatures, like, basically deal damage to another one, and then the ring temps you also. It ended up killing things pretty well for my opponents, honestly. So, let's try it out. Breaking the Fellowship. Give it a spin. So far, our curve is nice and low, which is nice. Breaking the Fellowship. Of course, the ring. If you missed the first episode. Oh, Jolly Doho! Old Tom Bombadil. I want to play this card in an episode of Bronze and Mythic. It's going to be hard, but I would like to do that. We got Oliphant, Battle-Scarred Goblin, Orcish Medicine. Pretty easy Oliphant here. Our last deck played 14 lands, which I think is a very, very doable thing in this format. You have enough of these land cyclers, so take that and pass on some middling cards. Shelob's Ambush, Uruk-hai Berserker, Snarling Warg. I think this is a pretty easy Berserker. 4 mana 4/4s are just like fine. I don't know, not huge on them honestly. And the Berserker's just cheaper. I actually like cards that are cheaper. Ring tapping's pretty cool. I'm in. Battle-Scarred Goblin, Relentless Rohirrim. We cut this card from our last deck. Again, I think we want to have more Orc stuff and more Sack stuff. This card doesn't really fit with that paradigm, so take the Goblin, I think. Goblin's not great either, though, honestly. Let's try it. Sure. Let's try and be more Orky and Goblin. Oh, man, folks. This card is like the best blue common. Take the good cards. Don't. Oh, God. All right, sure. I guess we're not playing Fires of Orthanc or Quarrel's End. I'll take the Kingfisher. This card is just so good. Leechcraft, Knife Wound, or a super late End. I'm taking the End here. We might want to splash a green card. Like if we get that Golgari card we passed, like the Sack Reanimation card, it's a great splash, I think. So, Terrace too, love it. So now we're in for a green splash if we want it. We got Terrace and we got the Ent. All right. Ooh, I don't have a good sound effect for the Balrog. A Balrog. Durin's Bane. We had 2 of these in our Two-Headed Giant pre-release, me and John. 7 mana for a 7/5 haste. It costs 1 less to cast for each permanent sacrifice this turn. Can't be blocked except by legends. Whenever it dies, destroy a creature or artifact. It's a boomer, honestly. Wants to be played alongside treasures, obviously. That's a really good synergy, but a boomer nonetheless. We also have Fear Fire Foes, Old Man Willow, an excellent 4-drop, just super, super good. And then we have Strider, also really, really good. Very, very powerful pack here, but we're taking the rare, taking the Balrog. Ben, resub, thanks so much. Taking the rare here, Bronze and Mythic, that's how we do it. This card's busted. Lost to this card in the last draft, in the last round. Quick Beam, Upstart, Ent. Kind of busted. 6 mana for a 5/6 that gives 2 of your creatures +3/+2 and trample, and can do it again in theory. Just busted card. So Savior also really good. A Blinker. This pack's pretty bad for us. How are our colors looking here? Black didn't seem very open. I'm taking the Quick Beam. I think we could end up being like red, green, splash, black. Our black cards aren't very exciting, and Quick Beam's really, really good. And yeah, black doesn't seem very open either, so I think this card's really good. Gotta keep myself open here. I think it's very, very important in modern day limited. Just take the good cards. You know, you can waste a few picks because there are so many playables in every set. All right, so we see Entish Restoration, which is a Harrow, which is like, it's a very good Harrow too, with a lot of upside. That can help with splashes, obviously, and there are some landfall cards. Another Kingfisher, which is kind of gross. No red cards. All the black cards are pretty bad. I guess this card's not bad, but it's not like great. I'm going for it. Wasn't Harrow untap lands? Yeah, you're right. Is it as an untap land? Sure, but that's fine. Arwen, Bag and Porter, Lookout, Lash the Balrog. Rally at Hornburg's kind of cool for like fodder stuff with tokens, but it's a little weird. Kirith Ungol Patrol, the Lorien Lookout. This is getting interesting. I would say 4 and 4/4s are not very good. Modern Day Limited, I think, is passed by the 4 and 4/4. They're always okay and never great. That being said, we have 1 4-drop, so I think it's fine. Step into green here a little bit. We've got another Gorbag of Minas Morgul, a Bow, a Pathfinder, which actually is pretty cool. It's a mana creature that also helps us splash. I think we're definitely looking to be green at this point, and we have good splashy stuff with our terrorists and everything too, so take the Pathfinder. I'm also glad we're not doing red-black again, so another Ent, also an Oliphant, and a Troll. So all 3 land cyclers are here. But I think Ent is by far the best one, so I don't know. Maybe I should go with the Troll. So if we splash black, we want to have a land cycler for black, so splash black for what? Balrog, I guess. Yeah, I'll take a Troll. Ooh, wow, this card's great. Flame of Arnor, excellent card. 3 mana instant, 5 damage to a creature, or draw 2, or shatter. Good by itself, with a Wizard's busted. Dunelands, whatever this is also very, very good. Maybe splash red instead. Let's take this card. This is the best card in the pack, I think, besides the Flame, which you can't really cast, so sure. Take Duneland. Here's an Uglik of the White Hand. I should say 4 mana for a 3/3. Whenever the creature you control dies, put a counter on this. If their creature was a goblin or orc, put 2 counters on it. That's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. Otherwise, another Kingfisher? Come on! It's like 5 Kingfishers already. Alright, I'll take this thing. We got some real stinkers here.
Still a piece of garbage.
I don't want any of these cards. Sure, whatever. Alright, damn. Man, blue is really open. This card's busted. Lash the Balrog is okay. I think that our last draft, all of our kill spells being toughness based was very tough, so maybe we want Lash. How many Kingfishers would you play in a deck? Infinite. 10? Like, this is all you ever want in a draft card, you know? I can't believe this, actually. There's just so many of these. We have two in our... We have 1 on our board. Oh, we have 2. Oh, sorry, we have 2 on our board. Alright, another Balrog. We got a Rockets here, too. The Rockets. Might go like crazy here and splash a million colors. We'll see. Alright. Pack 3, we open Gandalf the Grey. I recall this card not being exciting. 5 mana for a free 4. And if you guys an instant or sorcery, choose 1. You can tap things, Lava Spike, copy a spell, or put it on top. Yeah, not very good for us at all. Claim the Precious, which is great if we're green-black base. So again, having a kill spell is great. Also, Shortcut to Mushrooms. Pretty cool card. Emperor's Wing dies, you get to grow stuff. Friendly Rivalry. Also kind of cool.
That still only counts as 1.
This is just a double fight, which is cool. Wow. A lot of options here, honestly. Rivalry's pretty good. This is double black. I'm thinking Rivalry. Double black scares me. Gandalf for content. This Gandalf is really good. 2/4. Whenever you get tempted, you draw a card. Very, very good, but not for us, obviously. We got Theoden, Mordor Muster, another freaking Kingfisher. Ent's Fury is a pretty good fight spell. Yeah. Another Mordor Muster also. Looks like we're splashing. Looks like we're green-black splashing red. I kind of like the Muster. Fury's pretty good too. Alright. Galadriel of Lothlorien. Oh my. Alright. 3 for 3. Whenever the ring tempts you, if you choose a creature other than Galadriel, scry 3, and if you scry, will top card of your library if it's a land, put it in the battlefield.
What do your elf eyes see?
Heaven's Bravery, Knife Wound, Nasty. Oh, we got a Duneland here. Yeah. We're it's also a Storming of Moria too. We're like Golgari Splash Red, I think. Grond is pretty cool, but I don't think we're that aggressive. I think that we're not that aggressive and have plenty of big creatures and ways to win the game. So I want a more consistent card that blocks better too, I think. So hit Dunland. Legolas counter of kills, another Ent, and then just nothing. Sure, Ent's great. Hit the Ent. So now we're at 25-ish cards. Strider, Ranger of the North. This card's great. This is a 4/4 for 4 with a great ability. With this card in play, it's so hard to block anything. Landfall, +1/+1, and then if it's power forward as first strike, card's great. So take the Strider. Passing a Bats, just whatever, I think. Our mana's fine. We have Landcyclers. We have a Shire Terrace Restoration. We'll figure it out. Gorebag, like Battlescar Goblins, not in. Fellowship might be in. Captain's probably not in. I don't know. We'll see. Rivalry, 4 Orcs. Strider. We have 4 Landcyclers again. How few lands? I think we can play a deck in this format with like 11 lands, honestly. All right, a lot of good cards here. Another 4 Orcs we're going to slam. Also, Celeborn the Wise, which is a good scry payoff. But yeah, easy 4 Orcs now. We have 2 of these now, so... Gimli's Fury, Desperate Rescue, Stern Scolding, this is all whatever. Sure. Another Grond, another Troll, another Rivalry. Yeah, I mean, this is just cards really good. So take Rivalry. Claim the Precious Tables?
Inconceivable!
Wow. All right, sick. All right. Not playing Lash. I guess people don't like blue. Gandalf's busted and Kingfisher's great. But whatever, I guess. It's also Mirkwood Spider. This card's fine. Actually, Spider's great because I have 2 rivalries. So as far as bites go, that's pretty good. Grond tables also. So does Swarming of Moria, actually. This card's pretty cool with as a fixer, too. I guess Grond's pretty good, though, right? Take the Grond. Black Breath. Damn. All right, so we got some deck building to do here. We have a bajillion playables. A lot of Landcyclers. Honestly, our Balrog isn't very good. We have very few sack effects, and very few treasures. But I think it's a 7-drop. It's still probably fine, honestly. Nazgul thing didn't pan out. Never saw another Nazgul. Unfortunately. Just the one. Just the one. But, alright, so we've got our Landcyclers here. Quick Beam, Balrog, Grond. I actually just don't like Grond as deck at all. But Bag End Porter is... We got some legends, honestly. Gorebag is not great for us. Mortar Muster, Breaking the Fellowship, Smite. I would say Breaking is unnecessary. Ince Fury, Pathfinder. We definitely need more creatures. We have 2 Death Touch creatures to go along with our fight effects, which is cool. Berserker, Double Duneland, Precious Restoration, all pretty good. Spaceman Resub, thanks so much. I feel like we're not playing Grond. We have a decent amount of army stuff, but again, I think this card's just too high variance. And we already have a top end. I think if you're playing a deck that's lacking an oomph on the top of your curve, this card seems awesome. But we're not lacking oomph. We're like trying to make sure our mana works, and we have tons of big boom booms to play. I think this card's not very good for us. That's 27. I'm gonna play. I think I'll play 16 or 14 lands again with all Landcyclers. We got our Rockets, which are playing just as a... I guess Rockets is good with the Balrog. We got a Spider. No treasure effects. The Uruk-hai Captain is not ideal on the splash, but like we do have a lot of Orky stuff. Quick Beam, Porter. I've heard because you control dies, put a counter on this if it was an Goblin or Orc, but 2 counters. This card's kind of bad, right? I think if all of our things are Goblins or Orcs, it's fine, but they're not, obviously, so... I would say our Gore Bag isn't very good either. 14 lands, we cover 7-drop? Yeah, because we have always land cyclers. It's easy game. Easy game. Yeah, Gore Bag's pretty bad here, too, I agree. It's 2-drop. Let's cut this thing. Where's our covers at? So we have 11, 9. Oof. This is a mana base. It's a little ambitious. I'm not going to lie. We got our rivalries. 26. This is 14. I mean, we have the Warg, the Grand. Grand is also legendary and plays well with our fight effects on our turn. But Shire Terrace. Cutting a red card's too tough. Yeah, I mean, all of our red cards are like removal spells or big things, except for the Captain. I think Captain is too good not to play. So, Spider's good. Oh, I like this. This is good. All right, so we're doing a little Jundy action here. Put some lands in. We got our Shire Terrace. Then we're going to play like 3 mountains. 5/5. Is it 2 mountains? I have 1 mountain cycler, 1 restoration. Pathfinder's a fixer also. Rockets is also a fixer. I think Rockets is fine. It's just a mana fixer, you know. It's a mana fixer that has a little bit of synergy with Balrog. We can cast Balrog as a 6-drop, which is Balrog as a 6-drop is also insane. So, I think I'm cool with that. Do well for yourself. Thanks so much. 5/3/5 with a terrace double. So we have effectively 8 green sources, not counting the rockets. 5 red sources, not counting the rockets, and then 6 black sources, not counting the rockets. Also the restoration and the Pathfinder and everything else. This is a little greedy, but I want to push it. I want to see how it is. I think it's actually pretty fine. So that's the deck, folks. What do you think? You know what time it is. It's prediction time. Time to place your bets. Take a second and pause the video watching on YouTube and like the video along the way. Please like that video. As always, help me out. Let me know what you think. Believer or non-believer. 7 wins, yay or nay. We're in Bronze 1 right now. Episode 2. Bronze to Mythic. Lord of the Rings. Let's do this. All right. We got believers. Mostly believers. Mostly. Chat. Come hang out with me. Let's go.
The time of the Orc has come.
Hands great. Keep. Pathfinder. Quick Beam. Hello. Just gonna say go. No cycle on the troll here. Pathfinder into Dunland. How do you say this? Dunland's. How do you say it? Someone help me out. Someone, please.
You're saying it wrong. It's Leviosa.
Creebine? Creebine? Dunland Creebine? Cre? Like Breh? Breh. What's that? Alright. Perfect mana. Alfonso Mountain. Pathfinder here might die, but Creebien? Creebien? Like French? Like bien? It's pronounced D's nuts. Mountain, mountain, mountain. Gloin. Old man Gloin is here. 3 mana for a 3/3. Whenever you cast a historic spell, make a treasure. Once a turn, sack a treasure to goad a creature. Goad. That's right. Goad. You heard it. Goad. Play land. Just play Dunland, I guess. Say go. Alright. Go. No cycles. I don't think. Yeah, I don't think we cycle. Let's see what happens. Here's a plains. How many historic spells you got there? Oh my god.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Alright, so we're gonna get a land here. I'm gonna get a mountain. I think you have 2 swamps already anyway, so pretty nasty. Cash into the fire. I'm not sure if it's the main deck card or not, but pretty good there, I guess. They killed my mana creature, so I got a cycle. I got a 2/2. Play the land. And we have no plays at present. Our hand is chonky. That is an understatement. Kicked in the groin.
What about second breakfast?
Hand's chonky. It's definitely chonky. No second green for quick beam, obviously, but that's, you know, a bit further down the road anyway. So, man, folks, first time hit that follow button on YouTube. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, support the content. Please hit the like button, leave a comment. Helps me out a ton. If you love Bronze and Mythic, let me know about it. All right.
Don't tempt me further.
Who's the ring bearer? Is it his random Rohirrim rider, or is it Gloin, dwarf emissary? All right. In for 3. We draw a spell here, honestly. A spell we can cast. That is a spell we can cast, technically, I suppose. Gonna line up the old double block on the Gloin if they attack with it. We have Troll next turn, and then potentially Balrog the turn after. Quick Beam is also hanging out. Unfortunately, on the back foot, the beam isn't very good. We see a Crusher. I get a pass turn here. We have to block basically anything, I think. If it's only the Rohirrim, we'll double block. If it's both, we'll double block here. Just got to keep this board from getting too out of hand, I think. If they say go, though, I'm not sad. All right, here comes the Rohirrim, sure. So again, I love the flavor of the ring here. It doesn't look like a drawback, but the creature wearing the ring is always under heavy fire, which is awesome. Wow, okay. Here comes the Gloin, too. Maybe yes, maybe no. All right, so block here. The Troll will not be able to block the Relentless. Kill Gorbag. They leave the Orc army, which is actually very good for us, I think. So even 2 FTKs. Draw Bag and Porter, sure. Here's Troll of Khazad-dûm.
Good lord. Gigantism.
I like this card a lot more than the red one because it blocks better. That 5th toughness is very, very important. And again, we have the Balrog next turn. Durin's Bane. The ring. The ring.
It is a gift.
Rohirrim Lancer. 1 mana, 1/1 menace. I think this card is pretty bad.
Still a piece of garbage.
Alright, what do you got? Friend. Speak friend and enter. Eh? Clock's ticking. A wizard is never late. Breaking the fellowship, they're going to kill my poor little orc army. Which is honestly not a bad trade for us. They do get to level up the ring, obviously. Will they move the ring somewhere else? The ring goes to the Lancer. The smallest of ring bearers. Now my troll can block either one of these safely. Let me draw Friendly Rivalry. Alright, so this thing is now a looter that is unblockable for the most part, but we're at 10. We can play a Porter, or we can Rivalry down one of these. We can also play Porter here. Alright, Porters they go. Opinion on format so far. My second draft in, I did 2 pre-releases. I would say it's definitely a little slower, a little simpler, but I like it a lot so far. I felt like all my games of the pre-release felt like, you know, good classic games of Magic. Removal spells, card advantage. The rares didn't seem overtly powerful. Just chilling. So, pretty passive play for my opponent here. I think leaving the ring on one of the 4 power creatures would have made a lot more sense, just to kind of like keep getting in. now they put themselves in a spot.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
We just got Stone Rain, folks. We just got freaking Stone Rained. Buyers of Orthanc, Stone Rain. Creatures that have flying can't block this turn. Okay.
Certainty of death. Small chance of success. What are we waiting for?
I mean, we got a 4-way of Orcs and kill the Ring Bearer because we're dead to it, obviously. So let's do that. If they have another way to make the ring happen, then we're dead. Actually, maybe not, but kill this. Oh, I'm sorry. The ring tempts you up this thing. That's funny. So we have to chump block whatever they Ring Bearer. But then we can kill it with this thing, which is kind of cool too. So that was nasty. The actual... You never see Stone Rains ever anymore. So that was very, very, like, jarring too. 4/4. We chump block this thing. It has trample. Oh, no. We're dead. All right, well... By creature with greater power. Okay, sure. Porter can block this. This stupid troll is carrying the ring somehow. We have our own stupid troll. Alright, they're gonna loot. I feel like we're pretty dead here, I'm not gonna lie. Come on. What do you got? Man, Stone freaking Rain, huh? How about that? They discard a Spearmaster. Discarded a spell. That can't be good for us. Alright, this has Trample. I don't know the pump spells in the set very well, honestly. There's like the deal damage to a creature. I'm gonna block them both. Whatever. Try and stop the X Trample if we can. They're probably gonna die to a pump spell here, but whatever. Man. Oh, I forgot about that part too. My bad. Oops. Forgot about Chapter 3 of the Ring. We're gonna lose our Orc here too, but I think we're kind of dead either way. So well, we'll see what happens. Whatever. They're going really slow, and they're probably gonna kill us, which is the worst of both worlds. So Chapter 3, of course, is that everything's blocked. They just die at the end of combat. Great time at that follow button on stream. YouTube folks, great time to like the video. Make sure you sub the channel. Plus on his own first strike. Alright, it's an actual massacre.
Well, somebody stop the damn match! Enough's enough!
Actually just dead. Alright, you got me. You got me, I'm dead. You win. Alright. There's trample damage. So, yeah, definitely a stumbly hand for us. Pretty good aggro draw from our opponent. That's alright though. We'll shake that one off and get back into it. And remind you all that we're brought to you by Elgato. Elgato partner. Of course, Elgato. How do I do this? It's all that right there. Stream Deck XL. I got 3 of those. I have a 4th one. I'm going to hook it up for Lord of the Rings. I need more buttons for the soundboard. This is only a fraction of my Lord of the Rings soundboard power. So face cam, I use that. Key lights, I use those. Proud to be an Elgato partner. If you do content, if you do work from home, if you just want to record stuff, check it out. Elgato. Use the link in the description or in the chat, please. And check it out, Elgato. Happy Elgato partner. Right here, Jim Davis. Terrace, Land, Muster, Berserker. This hand's good. We can keep this. Make it work. Yeah. Bronze and Mythic lesson number 1. Play as many Stone Rains as possible. Clearly. Esquire of the King. Our opponents are getting aggro here in draft number 2. We're going to cycle. We have our Dunland also, which is good for blocking us. Unfortunately, it's the wrong color, but that's fine. Draw Forest, also awesome. We're going to Mordor Muster and get our army going. Cavalier. Forest. Okay, so time to go to Dunland, and then I guess we're going to attack. We trade our army for the Cavalier, which is fine, I think. Let's go Shire Terrace. We could also Berserker, but now let's get the Flyer in play. Attack for 3. You want to block, go for it. Plenty more army where that came from. Excuse me. All right, you're up. All right, so they're coming in. Esquire of the King is attacking here. We're going to go up the block. They have a trick. Awesome. I would love them to use my trick on my used up bird here. Did its job already. And this is the kind of spot where, again, we're going to point out that I think that this attack does not seem very good. Not making fun of our opponent, but want to make sure you don't make the same mistakes. They have second breakfast.
The salted pork is particularly...
So they're able to get in for some damage and make a food, but they just used a pretty good trick to kill a 1-1. So it's very important when you're using your combat tricks to make sure, same as removal spells, try and find good spots to use them. That was not a very exciting spot to use a removal spell, you know? Or trick, I mean, sorry. So let's look here. We're going to attack for 3. I think I would like to trade here and then play another Dunland, but let's see if they block or not. If they don't block, I'll probably play the Berserker. Let's attack first. Okay, this thing has Death Touch for orcs, so don't want to go big on this. The armies are interesting because, like, you want to try and gain value off them, but you don't want want all your eggs in one basket, right? Having a 15-15 army is like, they just chump block it, or one removal spell will kill it at some later point in the game. So you kind of want to split the difference if you can, which we have the option to do here. So we're going to go land, we're going to go Berserker, gets handed by the ring. We're going to choose the Berserker to be our ring bearer, I think. Yeah, that's fun. And say go. We've got fixing in play, we have our removal spell, we got big 6 drop. Pretty cool. So feeling reasonably good here. Esquire of a King is interesting. Usually this kind of effect does not tap to use. Makes one a little bit worse. Here's the Crusher again. Cannot block. And now they're kind of priced into blocking. They haven't blocked the last turn or two, but they kind of have to here almost because I have been attacking for 6. The ring seems pretty valuable. Untap and draw a Friendly Rivalry. Cannot cast that one just yet. If I attack with both of these, where's the block going to go is the question. Also, the question is, do I want to claim the Precious on the Crusher or hold onto it for later? I think they're going to block with the Cavalier no matter what this turn. I'm just going to attack. Attack with this. Try and get a block going and then play our Dunland. We do get to loot, but like our hand's pretty good, so I think looting is not very exciting right now. Awesome. Block the army, take 3, love it. Now I get to go Dunland and crack for a red. And the next turn can be Precious plus Rivalry, which is great too. So, trade the board off. They have 1 relevant creature, and I have 1 removal spell in my hand, which is great. We kill the army. We play a land. Play a Dunland. Amass again. And then we just say go. The ring loot is not actually optional, which is pretty scary if you're like in a long game, because you could duck out. Horn of the Mark. No soundboard for that. 2 mana for artifact. Number 2 more creatures you control attack a player. Look at the top card, lock 5 cards in your library. Put a creature from among them into your hand, rest on the bottom. So basically 2 mana artifact, draw a card, or you attack with 2 more creatures. This can't really attack though right now, so it seems fine for us. Or can it? Alright, well, we're blocking the Esquire of a King, so they have a trick here, so be it, obviously. Rise of Rohan! What news from the Mark? They get Samwise the Stout-Hearted. What a sick draw. Because now they can return the Esquire when they block. That's gross. That was disgusting. All right, really good draw for them. Obviously, off of the Horn of the Mark. Samwise Stout-Hearted. They're going to Samwise here. Bounce the Esquire of the King. Get tempted by the ring. I think we're still in good shape though, because we have the Rivalry and the Precious and the Ent. But Sam is quite good. Much worse if when you know about it, but. It's food here also. Let it happen. Wow, alright, sure. Oh, I'm sorry. I misread this card. This card, it doesn't bounce a creature you have in play. It gets when it dies. So yeah, right. So very good hit for our opponent there off the horn. I had to imagine that was the best hit in their deck, honestly. So here comes the ring.
I will take the ring to Mordor.
Who wants it? Samwise the Brave or the Crusher? Is there a card in this deck called Samwise the Brave? There isn't, right? I want to hear more about Sam. That's bullshit. The ring goes on the Crusher. Also boo. Alright, here's a red. I don't want to keep it. Draw land. So, now we can go Generous Ent, or we can go Precious plus Rivalry. Killing their Crusher is a pretty big deal, honestly. But these are both sorceries I want to use on my Mana Mister. Oh, it's an instant, actually. Holy shit, this card's really good. Share the load. Claim the Precious, go to Chapter 2, and then loot also. That's pretty good. So let's go Claim the Precious. Let's kill the Crusher. The ring is going to stay on the Urkai Berserker. No, I'm going to move the ring to the Dunland, I think. Give it to the bird, right? Just fly the freaking ring to Mordor. Easy. Easy game. Yeah, let's do that. And then we're going to attack with everything. Loot. Ooh, wow, our hand's so good. Discard my land. Actually, if I keep a land, I can go Rivalry and Foray. Oh, this card's so good, though. Wow. Damn. Our hand's good. Let's start at the end. Our hand's really good right now, so keep the gas, might draw land. I think that having the guaranteed Orc plus Rivalry next turn is just too good. I think that we have the Looter in play anyway, so. Alright, down to 8. I'm going to hold. Oh. Let's play it, I guess. Let's go. What's up, first time chatter, Savage Dabs? Let's hear if our first time chatter. Everyone's a Savage. Hi, Savage. Welcome to the stream.
Make a little noise here, huh?
Come on, I can't hear you.
Alright, we got a 1-1. Faramir. A chance to show your true quality as you die to my orc thing. Hold this. Bag End Porter. Oh, yeah. Foray of Orcs. Oh, yeah. Orcs. Attack. Discard the Captain. I can keep the 4/4 and the kill spell. Discard a pretty good card there. Obviously, our opponent's can't feel good about that one, you know? You shall be the Fellowship of the Lord of the Rings. Here's Esquire of a King. Nothing. I am not. So this is a spot where a lot of players would just fire off their kill spell and try and go for the win. I guess they have, sorry, they have food play, never mind. But regardless, assuming they were at 2, right? We had lethal here. This is a spot where you should never fire off a kill spell to try and go for the win. You're already ahead. They have no good blocks. And if they have a removal spell for something and you like waste your removal spell and they untap play something good, you don't need to do that. So they have a food anyway, it doesn't actually matter, but untap. Our Nazgul finally
Black Riders!
Is being tempted by the ring a third time useful for us? Not really right now. Let's just attack. Force jump block. Here's a loot. Another Rivalry. We're just playing. I'm just going to Nazgul. We're playing Porter. We have 2 4/4s, 2 kill spells. Life's good. Here's a jump block. Going to 2. Here's the Porter. Just say go. Double freaking Rivalry.
That still only counts as one.
End step, Smite the Deathless. Sure. Land 5. What do you got? Eomir of the Riddermark. Sorry, friend. Pow!
Get off my plane.
Any supers? I don't think so.
Game. Blouses.
Alright, let's go. Keep it going. I want to remind y'all folks, Pile Driver pre-release this Sunday. That's right. This Sunday, I do this for every set in my Discord. I had the best community ever. If you're a pile driver, get involved. Free to play. Prizes from CoolStuffInc.com. Talking about store credits. They're cash, but store credit prizes, whatever, not cash. Free to play. About 3 or 4 hours of events at noon. It's a lot of fun. Check it out. Pre-release. All the info's in the Discord. This is for YouTube subs. I'm sorry, for YouTube members, Twitch subs. That's members of the main channel, though. I don't have the members function on my Bronze Mythic channel because it's just too many things to have. So check it out. Powder pre-release, lots of fun. Elephant, Smite the Deathless. We can keep this. Mirkwood Spider. Seems fine. We can work this. Make this work. We also have Powder Poker on Saturday, too. Busy week. You know what? Time out. Hold on. Look at this. Busy freaking week, all right? 10 Year Brews tomorrow. 10 Year Brews Thursday. Bronze Mythic Friday. Powder Poker on Saturday. Brewers on Sunday. I'm going to be at Too Many Games all weekend also. If you're going to be there. For anyone near Philly, come to Too Many Games. It's freaking awesome. Check that out too, all right? Crazy busy week. Good stuff happening. It's good. All right, so get our mountain here. Untap and draw a Precious Claim thing. Or should I get our Forest here? So we can get our Forest, making our mana work. We have Spider, Removal Spell, Precious, Durin, Nimble Hobbit. I think Nimble Hobbit is medium. So we have a mountain and a swamp here. Get a forest. So 1/3. Sack a food or pay 3 to tap a creature. It's only a 1/3 though. Not the most exciting. Here is your Mirkwood Spider. We'll just say go. We probably need a land cycle here, unfortunately. Barrow Blade. All right, now we're gonna kill this. Sorry, little hobbit.
Get off my plane.
Worth it. Alright, so we draw the Wizard's Rockets. Alright, so we gotta go land here. So let's just go Ent. It's Forest Cycle. And then we're gonna go land, play the Rockets. We also have the Rivalry as a Doom Blade with our Spider. They missed the land drop. Barrow Blade is not quite Sting for the Spider. Westfold Rider, which sacks to kill an artifact or enchantment. Probably shouldn't kill this or draw a card. Alright, we also have Rockets plus Balrog, which is pretty cool too. So untap. Untap, draw Swamp, cool. Just say go. We have the Rivalry for the equip. They go to equip. We have Rockets for Balrog next turn, which is also great. Alright, sure, whatever. Just do it, I guess. Alright, so you're out of here. Little friendly rivalry. Land? Didn't draw land. Whatever. It's good. Fine. Only playing 14 lands, so they're still stuck on 2. There's 3. Mirror Guardian. Again, the ring tempts you. Kind of weird in this card, but whatever. We're going to untap and draw our captain. So let's make a... let's pay 2. And make a... I don't know, black and a red. Deck list is on the overlay, as always, courtesy of untap.gg. Very easy to play low land counts because of the land cyclers. If you're here deck building, you would hear my full explanation. A Balrog. A demon of the ancient world. Block a Spider. There's the Balrog. The ring tempts them.
It's a gift.
They have no ring bearer though. And I think it's pacifism or bust here. Can they make my Balrog into a spirit? Can they do it?
Good lord. Gigantism.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. The Balrog. Banished from Edoras. Alright, that's fine. It's gone. Play land. Play troll. I can taste the silver. Doesn't taste very good, but... Ooh. Arwen the Mortal Queen is unbelievably good, but not really on an empty board. 2/2 indestructible. Basically, you can pay 1 to remove the indestructible counter from this and make it a 3/3 lifelink, and then give a lifelink counter somewhere else too. But we're just gonna try and kill them, right? Or 1 short, whatever. Still worth it. Coming in. Trolls! Probably an unnecessary pump, honestly. I could just play this thing, I think, but whatever. Whether they're at 9 or whether they're at 4. I'm sorry, 1 or at 4. I guess it makes this thing lethal by itself, but... Troll's been really impressive. It's just so big. The Battle of Bywater. Destroy all creatures power 3 or greater and make a food.
The salted pork is particularly good.
Damn, that was pretty good. All right, we are gonna need to wait. Need to delay our victory for a turn, I suppose. All right, so here's a thingy. Here's a bird. Here's a token. Eat the food. Yeah, it's pretty good. Can't kill this thing. It is indestructible. So, some delicious troll. Arwen, the Mortal Queen. Right now we have lethal. Kinda. Arwen can put a counter on one of our things to gain lifelink. If they can't find another creature. Radicast the Brown. Alright, 2/5 for 4. An easy bees. Look at the top cards of your library. Top X cards where X is that creature's mana value. And make a creature doesn't share a type with the creature you already have. Still indestructible. But this thing gives plus to the power and kills them. Yeah, so we go. Play the Precious. Make it so the... whatever isn't blockable, right? Doesn't actually matter. And then yeah, we fight this thing. Alright, I can't fight this. I can't fight with this. And just block this. Take 2, 3, 4. There's that, yeah. I'll actually leave Rutherford anyway, so. Ring Bearer is gonna be this thing. Attack with everything. Can't block this, can't block this. Well, yeah, there's that. Alright, sure. Attack ya! Sorry, Arwen. Too many Orxies.
After it was all over, he took us in the house to serve his pancake.
And episode 2, Bronze and Mythic. We're in Silver. Silver tier 4, rocking and rolling. Ooh, perfect mana again. So lucky. Troll Khazad-dûm. Easy game. So we got Land Cycle, Muster. We have a Foray also. Looking good. This is my last draft of the night. I woke up this morning at 9 a.m. in Orlando. I've been at Command Fest Orlando. Mog Monday yesterday. It was a nice little recap of that event, which is super awesome, super fun. But, alright, so the old cycle. Turn 3 Tron. Cast Sylvan Scrying. Untap. Make me an army.
Time of the Orc has come.
Went to Universal, lots of fun. Moria Marauder. That's a card. We got a Nazgul though. Nazgul, the ring tempts me. Who's the ring bearer gonna be? Creature in block with a creature with greater power. It's gonna be a 2/3 Death Touch. I guess the Orc. Legendary Army. And then no attack. So Moria Marauder. Kind of a weird card. Not great. It's only okay. I guess it's good. I guess it counts Orcs too, which is pretty good, but we have our friendly rivalry, which can kill stuff. Like to draw land here. Oh, yeah. So now we have Foray of Orcs. We're going to kill the... I'm going to kill their army, I think. I can't allow the Moria Marauder to hit me, I suppose. Maybe I just kill the Moria Marauder. Just like... If we kill the other thing and attack, and they kill our blocker and get in and draw 2 cards somehow, whatever. It's like not that likely. We could also just play the Porter, honestly. And do nothing this turn. We'll play a 4/4 and kind of go from there. But it's a pretty good attack. Yeah, let's do this. 4 of Orcs, amass 2, then deal 3. So we'll deal damage to the Moria Marauder. Attack for 5, which is pretty good. They have a trick. Tricksy Hobbits. I think Moria Marauder is pretty bad. I think it's almost unplayable in every format where Goblins is good. Wow. All right, they're going to rush the room. They're going to slay my Nazgul. Was obviously not the Witch King. Battlescar Goblin, sure. Tiger 2, sure. All right, so Shire Terrace. We're building up to our Quick Beam. Yeah, rush the room. There you go. Attack for 3. Play Porter and say go. Just a 4/4, you know, it's fine. Oh, Shadowfax. Nothing else to do there. Just Shadowfax. All right, so we're going to destroy them here, I think. We're going to claim the Precious on Shadowfax and then leave up mana for Rivalry. And they're probably going to double block, and we're going to blow them out. Yeah, that's going to happen, I think. So we're going to go Chapter 2 on the army. Yeah, we'll keep the army as the Ring Bearer. And we're going to attack. I'm feeling a block here, folks. They're going to block it up. I should get rid of this thing. It's too hard to cast. Double block on the 3/3. Oh, God. Oh, it's a massacre, folks. Oh, God.
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
That's dead. This is dead. Everything's dead. Your turn. 2/6 drops in hand. Have the board. They're at 9. I got a Ring Bearer just carrying the ring around like it's nothing. Quarrel's End. I think this card's pretty bad. There's not really much graveyard stuff in this set. So you're just discarding a card. You'd make a token. Discarded Rising of a Day. I think the card's also pretty bad. Another Ent. I mean, we're just going to land cycle, I guess, and play it. Alright, and then attack for... Oh, that was stupid. Whatever, sure. Yeah, it's fine. And for H, they chump block. We have Upstart at next turn to give +2/+2 and trample to both my creatures. This card is just a ridiculous finisher. Just ridiculous.
Poor predictable bark. Always takes wrong.
They're going to Brash Instigator. They're going to steal my creature temporarily, but doesn't really do that much, honestly. Like, they attack me for 4, but they're still pretty dead. Get a Farce. I guess I get a Mountain, whatever. It doesn't matter at this point. Old Quick Beam's coming down, folks. Old Quick Beam. Not very fast. Don't be hasty, all right? Just a casual, just so much damage. I can't even count that eye, honestly. Can't even count that eye. Quick with the knockout. You gotta be quick. Gotta be quick. Rockets, Trolls, Strider, Oliphant. Perfect mana again. Easy game. We're gonna want to probably save Restoration for when the Strider's in play. Little landfall theme in here. Very small, but... Restoration plus landfall. That's cool. Is 14 lands, 4 cyclers okay in best of 3? Probably. The thing is that, like, as long as you draw 1 land and 1 cycler, it's basically just a land, you know? We're going to keep this. Alright, so let's start with a Rockets. Boros, Eastmark, Cavalier, sure. We draw a Balrog. Alright, so we're going to want to hold on to our lands here. Restoration. Where should I play a land say go? We're going to play Cycle Oliphant, play the Dunland next turn. Try and hold on to our Rockets for the turn 6 Balrog, and we use Restoration also. I would like to Restoration post Strider, but I can also just double land cycle here too, honestly. I might just do double land cycle. So here's a Farmer.
What about second breakfast?
3/3 attack. Just gonna cycle both these. The cyclers are like 2/3 of a land, I would say. They're just so cheap. So easy to use, you know? Like, boom. There you go. And now our spell density is also super high because we have, like, so few lands in our deck, so there's a lot of upside. Alright, it's untap, and we get to go land. Uruk-hai, Berserker, or Dunland. I think I like Dunland. We got Strider next turn. It's a freaking army. It'll break? That's the next second, you know? Take a second for yourself. No one's making any plays. Don't talk. Just chill, you know? Just chill. Snap block here. This thing can trade with this no matter how big it is, so we're happy to trade off now. A little bit of self-care, you know? You got a trick? Great. No? No trick? Also great. It's dead. Here comes Strider. Oh, Dunland? Cool. Here's Strider. And now I get to use our Restoration as a trick for Strider. Reprieve? We just got remanded, folks. Holy moly. This card's pretty good. Damn. Damn. Double damn. Okay. That's nasty. Shadowfax. Horses have haste. Whenever it attacks, they put a creature card with lesser power from your hand on the battlefield tab. This card's busted. This card's really, really good. This could be terrifying for us here. I'm scared. Might get rolled here. Remand into Shadowfax into Protector of Dawn. Oh my god, what a nasty, nasty turn. We're dead. Damn. That was wild. Alright. We draw 4 of Orcs. I mean, if they have actual nothing, the 4/4 holds the ground a little bit. But if they have literally anything, we're dead. Yeah, that's pretty bad. I think we've lost this game, folks. Shadowfax is busted. You gotta actually have a card in your hand that works with it, obviously, and it's a little hard to attack with it, but that was a perfect sequence for them. Do we go to 1? I think we go to 1 to keep our 4/4. Yeah, trick, I'm dead, but Dunland makes 2 blockers next turn. Alright. This can also kill a kill thing and make a blocker. Gimli, no! It's got trample. Why did they play this pre-combat? They just won the game. Sure. Opponent is being kind and giving us a chance here. Pre-combat Gimli would have killed us because obviously our creature died, but it lost to 1. But sure. And now we're dead. Yeah, that was an absolutely disgusting sequence. Reprieve into Shadowfax, put in a 4-drop is about as good as it gets. So they got us. That's an L. What are you gonna do? It happens. Oof, indeed. Yeah, I was sure. Whatever, it's fine. It wasn't like anything bad happened in that match. You know, it was just a good game. All right. Anne's Grave Keep. Smite the Deathless. Do you like that card? Here's Pathfinders. There you go. Shadowfax is good. It's a good card. They're going to play their own Pathfinder. We can 4-ray up Orcs here and just kill the Pathfinder. I kind of like that, actually. It's a pretty good tempo play. Not the best 4-ray ever, but like, we have more kill spells in our hand. Just kill this. Possible they're relying on it for fixing, or they have a landlight hand or whatever, so... Alright, we gotta read this one. The Plantiar of Orthanc. 3 mana for a legendary artifact. Beginning of your end step, put an influence counter on the Plantiar of Orthanc and scry 2. Then, target opponent may have you draw a card. If that player doesn't, you mill X cards, where X is the number of influence counters on Plantier, and then that player loses life equal to... So basically, either we draw a card, or they mill a number of cards. We take damage equal to the mana value of the things. The card's really good. I'm going to lose a life, though. We take 2. No problem. So, mill 1, yada, yada, yada. Troll. Troll's good. Let's play Mordor Muster. Quick Beam. Damn, that's good. Let's go land, and we're going to attack, and then either Terrace or Smite the Deathless. Cool with that. Alright, Plantier is pretty scary, but like we're ahead on board by a lot, so... Am I saying it wrong? Palantir. Plantier. Whatever.
You're saying it wrong. It's Leviosa.
They're going to Leechcraft my army. So, of course, Leechcraft is a tap enchantment, but you can remove a +1/+1 counter to untap it. So, not very useful, actually, here. So, we're going to get a Forest. We're going to get a Forest. They're also going to get a Forest. In response, I'll get a Forest, sure. Get Forest. This gets tapped. And now the orb thingy goes to 2 counters. I'm going to just take the damage again. Scribe bottom, bottom. Yeah, easy, lose life. They milled over a 5-drop. I took 5. Alright, that's pretty crappy. Alright, don't draw land, so we're going to go... I guess we're just going to troll here. Wait, what? Oh, you have to remove the counter. It's not even in May. Oh, wow, I didn't even know that. Palantir. 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 Got it. Alright. Yeah, I have a 6-shot in my hand anyway, so let's just do this. We'll cycle. You'll get a Forest. We'll play a land. We'll play a Spider. That was a terrible cycle. Terrible tap on our part, but whatever. Attack with these, they go. Now I can't rivalry, obviously, but I have the Deathless. Terrible tap. Auto tapper.
We have technology.
Card's very, very good. The Swift Savior, but I think we're okay here. We're going to Deathless this. Kill this. So they're going to scry. And now I have to give them a card. Or, I mean, now they're milling 3 cards. I could, like, take a bajillion damage here. I'm just there to draw a card, I guess. YOLO reset, thanks so much. That's awesome. Congrats on that. Top. All right, draw a card, whatever. A fun card. Fun little sub-game there. So, hit this. We're going to quick beam them also. We draw land. No, we draw Nazgul. Sure. Here's quick beam. 4 haste, essentially. Attack for a bunch. They're at 7. We lose our army next turn. We have a Nazgul and a Rivalry, though, so we can kill anything. So I think at this point, like, they're just drawing cards and we're just going to kill them. So we have Lethal and our Rule Spell, which is pretty good. Also have the Ring emptying. Yep, they're dead.
You lose. Good day, sir.
That's kind of quiet. Top. Draw a card. Goodbye that. Goodbye this. Here's a Nazgul. Here's a Rivalry. The Ring temps. Quick beam, we can have the Ring. Rivalry. And you.
Get off my plane.
Exacxies. Quick beam. So fast. Rockets, Urkai, Nazgul, Pathfinder. This is a keep. It's our first very awkward mana hand. We have the Rockets, though, so. Eagles of the North. You got it, friend. Palantir. Alright, so let's go Rockets. We can Rockets for green and cast the Pathfinder. They are green-white, so unlikely to kill it. And then that'll fix all of our mana problems. I kind of like that. Westfold Rider. Damn. Getting aggressive. Alright. Dunlin, very good here, obviously, to block this thing. We draw Forest anyway, so I want to get the Captain in play. Yeah, I'm still play Captain. So let's play land. Let's make a red and a black and cast the Captain, so we can cast the Dunlin next turn. Draw Rivalry, sure. Alright, so now we have a Dunland and a 3-3 next turn, which is great. Then we have a Nazgul, Pathfinder, Rivalry. Hand's pretty good here. Agree. Interface a little strange there. Would prefer to have like the actual color things. I feel like usually it has the color symbol too, but old Rosie Cotton
The salted pork is particularly good.
pumps the Rider to a 4-2. It's pretty good, but sure. Alright, so we're gonna go land Smite the Deathless. That's hard to cast. I mean, Dunland, the 2-2 can block this now. That's fine. Alright, play this. Say go. I'll probably just block the army and the rider, honestly. And then if they have like a token here, we could still block safely with the 3/3s, so it's kind of fine. Next turn's Pathfinder or the Nazgul. East Farthing Farmer.
Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys.
Alright, so now it's a 6-4. Damn. Alright. Sure. They have a trick here too. Imagine they have a trick here too. They don't. Alright, thank God.
Good old nothing beats that.
Saints resub, thanks so much. Foray of the Orcs. We need a red here pretty bad. So we gotta play the Pathfinder and just get our red going. Foray of Orcs is great. Obviously with this thingy, we have got 2 more removal spells in our hand also. We have Nazgul plus Rivalry, which is great too, so. Old Rosie Cotton. Putting some juice in those biscuits. Errand Rider of Gondor. This card is the best white common. I don't think it's close. 3/2 ETB draw card. We drew a mountain. That's sick. All right, let's go land. We can actually foray and play Smite or Rivalry. Rivalry can kill this thing too. Yeah, I think we're in pretty good shape here. Play this. Kill this. Resolves instantly. That's a good sign. Alright, so attack with our captain. Now I'm just gonna kill this while they're tapped out so they can't, like, trick me here. I don't want to get tricked, you know?
Poor predictable Bart.
That's me. Alright, so you and you and you. Get out of here. Alright. So feeling great now. They have a Rosie Cotton and some food and nothing else. I've got a good board and 2 good cards in my hand. Mushroom Watchdogs, good card. Sack of food, put a counter on it. And another farmer. Man, they have like the pre-con food deck here. This is going to make Rosie into a 4/4 if they want to, but I have a kill spell and a Death Toucher, so. What's up, Lobmancer? Yeah, Florida was great. Lots of fun pictures on the Instagram, on the TikTok. Check those out. Twitter. So they're going to put a counter here, and they're going to pump the farmer. Could have pumped Rosie, got never 4. Got a little weird, but oh my god, we should have everything now. Alright, so now I get to do just literally everything. We can Fury and Smite and just kill them basically. Nazguling here, yeah, it's worse than playing these 2 things. So it's Fury. We'll pump the. Oh, that sucks. The way the Fury is templated is that it doesn't pump first, so we can't gain the counter. It kind of sucks. All right. What are my counters we put on our army? Yeah, so that's annoying. So we can't gain a counter off this thing. We do kind of want to kill both of these before they can grow them again. Watchdog is sorcery speed pumps. So that's pretty cool. We can kill this. Yeah. They should pump the dog, I agree. It is a fight. Sure. I'm gonna kill their things. I'll just kill this. I'm gonna kill this. And there's just attack for a bunch. Like. They have a lot of food, actually, which is kind of weird, because they can just gain a bunch of life, but attack everything. Obviously, very happy they block here, so. They're running out of stuff. We're ahead on board. Here's the enraged ring tempty guy.
It is a gift.
Attack for 1. Rosie Cotton, the ring bearer. Rosie will take it. We draw the upstart Ent. That is gas. Gasoline.
Oh, it's Mythic Helix! Oh my god!
This forces a chump block, right? We got 9 damage here. They're exactly at 9. Oh, oh. Oh, yeah. Oh, chump block. Let's go. You're 5. This is our inflection point in the draft where we stop being Rakdos, start being green. Bag and Porter, then nothing left. Yeah, they're done. You're donezo. Pack it up.
So you get nothing.
In for 1, old Rosie Cotton. Rosie Cotton.
Don't tempt me further.
Attack everything, they're dead, right? They're effectively at 3. Yeah, they're just dead. Alright. Oh, I'm sorry, wait, they have food. Hold on. Quick Beam's in. The Menace Creature's in. Let me just play the Ent. Sure. They're effectively at 8, so. Oh, I have another Ent! No! No! No!
Waka waka.
I forgot how good Quick Beam is. I forgot. That's my fault.
That's it. I'm going to clown college.
Quick Beam does not just count itself. It counts any Ent. It's an Ent tribal card. That's my bad. My bad. That's why it's episode 2, Bronze Mythic, folks. I'm here to learn with you. I make mistakes too. We all make mistakes. All we can do is to win the game anyway and say, play bad, win anyway. Here's Ent post-combat. No shame. I'll pump your things up. Yeah, I'm sure. Pump them up. There you go. My bad. I got food too, though.
The salted pork is particularly good.
Here comes old Rosie. I mean, they're effectively, they're 7, so. It might actually be right to just hold the Ent and play the Nazgul, and then play the Ent next turn. But, whatever. Here's a Nazgul. Can't be blocked with greater power, so it's Nazgul Ring Tempt on the Orc army. They're effectively at 7. So we're gonna make our army into the Ring Bearer.
I will take the ring to Mordor.
And then we're going to attack with 5/7. 5/7 Menace can't be blocked. Seems good to me. Not quite, Leroy. Pathfinder staying home. They had, like, you know, gain life, like some sort of weird way to stay alive here. I want to have enough blockers to, you know, not get screwed or whatever, so. That's 7. They chump block and they're still dead, so. Feeling pretty good here. Opponents of a tank. 2 rings, huh? Everyone's pumped for the Pile Driver pre-release. Awesome. While we're waiting, I'll remind you all, of course, Pile Driver pre-release this Sunday at noon Eastern Standard Time. Free to play for Twitch subs and then for YouTube members on my main channel. If you're a Pile Driver, if you're in the Discord, come play for free. It's a lot of fun. Escape from Orthanc. This is going to be before block, sure. Rosie Cotton on the Eagle with the ring. Just take the freaking ring to Mordor. All right? That's it. Air bomb. Drop it in. You're all done. Everybody go home. Their blocks here are still pretty awful, so. Can't block that. It's got Menace. Sorry. Smurl resub. Thanks so much.
Bingo!
All right.
All right, we're rolling along. Opponents of bronze, we're dead. Can't ever win. No chance. In the break, I asked chat how to pronounce Mordor properly, and Lobmancer says, "You can trust me. I read the Silmarillion for fun." That's too far for me. My dad is actually like a big time Tolkien scholar. I mean, scholar, quote unquote. He's read the Silmarillion like a dozen times. He freaking, he's just like, Jim, did you know in the first age that Lorien and Baron of Cimmeral went off and begot blah, blah, blah. I'm just like, nope, too much, sorry. I want to watch a movie, I want to read a good book. Read The Lord of the Rings, read The Hobbit, but Cimmerillion's too much for me. We're going to Oliphant here and just get a mountain and play it. This is wrong, actually. I should just Shire Tower. This is stupid. Very bad play here. Obviously, I have no mana, no use for my mana anyway. I should have Shire Towers for a swamp. That was a bad play. Whatever. Over-under, as always, is 21.5 drafts. I want to hear your over or your under. I'm calling the under for this draft. Yeah. And then immediately punished by drawing a 3-drop. Sure, I already had one, but yeah, that was bad. That was the oopsie. That's okay. It's late. Ever read or watch another fantasy? Not really. Uh-oh. Oh, no land. No land. Come on, opponent. Alright, so get a swamp. Here's the Rockets. The Rockets? Alright, Spider's in. Dunland. Why, oh why am I staying up so late? Well, I got a very busy schedule this week. Boom. I got up from Orlando about 4 hours ago. And the show must go on, you know? So, Battle-Scarred Goblin is here. Sure. We're just going to kill them, right? Just like play Foray of Orcs. I kind of want to draw off this thing and try and draw land. So, I guess pay 0, right? It's pretty fun. Pay 0. Draw a card. Draw Bag End Porter. That bangs pretty well, actually. It's plus 4, whatever. Just try and kill them. Yeah, I was in Orlando for Command Fest. I'm going to too many games this week. Seriously, folks, if you live anywhere near Philadelphia and you want to go to a freaking awesome con, too many games this weekend. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's like a half an hour outside of Philly. Pretty cheap area to stay in. It's very expensive. It's like, God, again? It's like this awesome mom and pop con that's ginormous. It's so big. But it has like a total mom and pop feel. It's awesome. It's a great con. I'll be there. And if you're not interested in me, read Duke, CGB, Voxy, and Lady Divinius will all be there. It's going to be great. Reed and I are doing a panel on Pro Magic. I think CGB and Voxy and Lady are doing the panel on something else. Lady runs the cosplay contest. It's just a freaking awesome event. It's just great. It's super fun. And you should come, honestly. So, it's called Too Many Games. I gotta make command for it. Too Many Games. Ring Bearer is going to be the Porter. Not here. They're there. And then we're gonna just do this also. They're just freaking so dead. There's that board. I'm doing ad reads, not even paying attention, and we're good to go. There you go. Boom, boom, boom. Too Many Games. Easy game.
Game. Blouses.
I think it's 6 wins. Yeah, I had fun. It was great. Real fast, folks. Too Many Games. Just again, awesome con. You can see here, voice of Mario, not Chris Pratt. Voice of Mario, Colt Cabana, other voice actors, YouTubers, CGB, me, as I said, frustrated gamer. I don't know anything about them. I've heard the name before. It's a lot of fun. Again, insane event. They got freaking cosplay, wrestling, huge arcade, concerts. It's monstrous. Check it out. It's a lot of fun. And come see me there. Again, it's this weekend in Philadelphia. Super, super awesome. Money match, folks. 6-2, going for a trophy. Let's go. Let's go. Nazgul, Foray of Orcs, Quick Beam, love it. Perfect mana, keep. We got Tron on turn 3 again. Bag and Porter, sure. Mountain Rally. Ooh. That's aggressive. 2 hasted tokens. That's actually pretty scary. We have Nazgul into Foray of Orcs, which is pretty good defensively, but we're on the draw here, so. Alright, so we have Battle-Scarred Goblin, sure. Nazgul blocks really well. Nazgul is good. I'm looking forward to 10 New Brews tomorrow. 10 New Brews, I am playing a Collected Company Nazgul deck in Historic. I think it actually is like not going to be half bad too. Alright, Nazgul's in. Here's your ring attempt.
Don't tempt me further.
Black Riders!
Block. Not that one though. It's going to take it. We have 4 of orcs to kill the Battlescar Goblin. We draw an Ent, so we need to stay alive here. Let's get our army going.
Time of the orc has come.
Final boss. Mono red so far. I'm feeling good here. I'm feeling... That's a good one, actually. Erkenbrand, Lord of Westfold. When ETBs are human ETBs, put creatures you control plus +0. Wow. That card is great with this card. Can I go to 10 here? We have Porter next turn. Actually, I have Ent's Fury to kill this next turn. I'm gonna block. I'm a coward. I don't like to cheese out here. Our hand's juicy, like... Oh, wow, that was a good draw, too. So now I get to go... Captain, Ent's Fury... Oh, it's a 5. I'm sorry. It's a 5, but it's possible +1. So, play this. Do this. This guy's... This card's a house if it lives, so... Tie for 3, say go. Any land is generous, and... I could also Spar Cycle for Quick Beam, too. Here's a Flamesmith, sure. Do I cycle or not? I think I cycle. Yeah, I'm gonna cycle. I want to cast the beam next turn. Or I was drawing Forest, but our mana's been great this game. This league. Alright. Now we are the beatdown. Attack for 8. Next turn, Porter and Pathfinder. 5/6 on defense.
Oh my god.
They have a 2/1 and a 1/1. We have a second copy of the Ent in our deck, so... Here's an Instigator. This can steal our creature for a turn, but our blocks are still good. So, we draw Entish Restoration. Okay. Pathfinder and Porter. I think the Quick Beam attacks. Let me just play these 2 things and say go. I guess they're at 7, right? I could just Leroyed, but... Who was Erkenbrand in the books? I don't recall this character. Someone wants to nerd out right now in chat. Go nuts. He's the keeper of the Horn of Gondor. He rode at Helm's Deep. Oh, right. In the books. Oh, the Horn of Rohan. I'm sorry. There's a Plains, Shire Sheriff, sack a token, eat my tribute or whatever, Ent guy. Now we have a pump on the Pathfinder, so you can make this thing into a 5/5 Menace. We have a 6/6 Porter and a 2/3 Thingy. Yeah, so pump. I don't want to die, like some random combination of cards, but I think we're fine here, right? So we pump this thing up. It's very hard to block. They got to block both other things. Yeah, we're good here. Pump this. I remember in the books that it wasn't the elves in Helm's Deep that came. It was the Dunedain, right? I think that came to help, but Peter Jackson wanted more elves in the movie, right? Is it instant speed? Oh, my bad. I thought it was sorcery. Sorry. My bad. There's no Dunedain? Who came to help then? I know it wasn't the elves. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, it's Lazy Helix! Oh my god!
7 wins. Let's go. No, nobody came. Just nobody. Moro Hiram. That's great. Just one elf in Helm's Deep. Just the one. Just the one.
That still only counts as one.
Let's go. All right, 7 wins. We're rolling. 6 wins and 7 wins so far to start off our night, even though I'm sleep deprived and tired from my trip. And this deck wasn't great, I don't think. I think our mana base was a little bit sketchy, but honestly not that bad. with the Shire and the Land Cyclers and the Restoration and the Pathfinder and the Rockets and so on. Pretty good power level. Honestly, it felt more like a March of the Machine deck than anything else. You know, with like the multicolored rares, stuff like that too. It felt pretty good, honestly. Dunland's great. Good defensive card. Good to see that a defensive deck can be reasonable, which is kind of cool. And deck just seemed good. So that's the deck. Episode 2, Bronze Mythic, is in the books. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Please go follow me on everything. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok. Again, if you like the content that I make, which I hope you do. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. I don't know. But you want to support the content creators that you do like, whether it's me or someone else, please take the time. Like their posts, like their videos, leave a comment. It's free. It costs you nothing. It's so easy to do. It helps out a ton, all right? Thanks for watching, folks. Appreciate it. I'll see you for episode 3 on Friday, and I'm out. Have a good one, folks. Oh, you're far too kind. You're far too kind.